Eileo guys, and welcome back. And in today's old video we're taking a look at one of the newest Nat 3s here called Tao, even though the internet kind of calls him 2, so I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Feel free to correct me in the comments below, but for now I'm just going to refer to him as Tao because it sounds hopefully more natural. But anyways, we do have the Fire one pulled up here, who is a defender type coming in with 28k HP, 2.3k attack, and then 3.1k defense. Not bad whatsoever, and it looks like he's using our farmable Nat 3 guy, not Nat 3, our farmable Nat 4 guy's skin. Where is he at? This guy right here. Pebble. That's definitely just Pebble looking slightly different, not a bad thing. It just happens to really look just like him, which caught my eye here. But let's go and take a look at his skills though. So, for the 3-star skill, there's Fearless Taunt, 50%, actually not 50%, 70% chance to reduce damage received by 50% for one turn. And then for the 5-star skill, it's Resistance Down, 100% chance to reduce the enemy's resistance for 2 turns. And AoE, the variant leader skill is Fighting Spirit, so he boosts up the attack power of the entire squad. However, you don't have access to this Nat 3 in particular until later on in the story, so you've been playing the game for a decent bit at this point in time, meaning this is probably not very good whatsoever. Could he have some Nat 3 usage though? I mean, he has a way to kind of mitigate damage. However, we need to see the skill books next. And then the Resistance Down, I get that once again because he's basically trying to prevent himself and prevent other people on your, or other astromon on your squad from getting nuked. So then when he gets a chance, he can kind of pop off Resistance Down and hopefully help whatever debuffers that you have on your team get some debuffs sticking to the other astromon. But taking a look at the skill books here, Fearless Taunt does receive a 20% damage boost, and it goes up to, what was that, 90% for the 2 turns? Yeah, 90%. Resistance Down does also receive a 30% damage boost, but with a 2.3k attack stat, doesn't really matter here. Now, could this be used in a Nat 3 league, as I was kind of hinting towards before? Yeah, but I would say performance would be nothing spectacular. If you're creative enough, this could be useful for you, especially if you have nothing else to use, or if you just want to have fun with a Nat 3 here. But yeah, that's pretty much the fire version of Tao. Alright, and then next up here we do have the water version of Tao, who is an attacker type coming in with 27k HP, 3k attack just about, and then 2.3k defense. Not bad. Definitely not bad as a farmable Nat 3. Is he farmable? Nope, he can be obtained via evolution. That's the wrong one. Yeah, he's farmable on extreme. Interesting. Let's take a look at these skills here though. So 3-star skill is going to be Defense Down, 70% chance to reduce the enemy's defense for 2 turns. And then for the 5-star skill, it's an AoE Lethal Strike. I mean, this could be a great value Lethal Striker for the Apophis dungeon, of course. That's the number one thing that comes to mind here. Also, I guess in regards to PvP, if you want to be one of those heckin' heckers out there during the Nat 3 League, Defense Down and Lethal Strike would be an interesting combination depending on what you're fighting here, but I don't know how many people run multiple defense aggressors anymore. That's something that you may have to check into, but he seems like a fun astromon, and he could serve a slot or 2 for your Apophis team until you get something better, especially with more Lethal Strikers kind of rolling out every day here or every big update for the game. But outside of that, nothing else rings a bell. He is a Nat 3, so his stats are kind of dirt nasty low. However, with some creativity, he could last a little bit. Will he eventually be replaced though? Yes, absolutely. But taking a look at the skill books, Defense Down does receive a 20% damage boost, and it goes up to, what is that? 80% chance for 2 turns. Lethal Strike also receives a 20% damage boost. I was kind of hoping for 30%, just the extra 10% here, but he is a Nat 3. Yeah, not bad. I mean, he's not my super favorite Nat 3 in the world, but compared to other Nat 3s that I've seen here, I think he's okay. Could Lethal Strike be better on the 3-star skill? Well, we're not here talking about that. And then taking a look at the wood one, because I believe RGB only exists for him. We can check here at the very end here. But the wood one is an attacker type coming in with 24k HP, 3.1k attack, and then 2.5k defense. Basically just like the water one. I mean, that's the gist of it, other than him being obviously wood here. But taking a look at his skills, 3-star skill, Exposed Weakness, 80% chance for 1 turn. I mean, exposed weakness doesn't really need multiple turns anyways. Doesn't really matter because it should be used. And then for his 5-star skill, he has an AoE Predator 40%. So, not necessarily a wave clearer, because hopefully by this point in time you at least have a freaking Fire Siegfried, even though, wait a minute. All new players nowadays get Dark Mona, so you already have a wave clearer. So why would you bring this anywhere? Legit, anywhere. I mean, his attack stat isn't bad, but with that Predator, I don't know. It's pretty mid, man, as the kids would say. It's pretty average. Exposed weakness is great for kind of stacking up damage, but in most scenarios, it's pretty much for Titans or Apophis. Outside of that, I don't really see it being used in PvE, and I damn sure don't see it being used in PvP here, so bit of a stretch. But taking a look at the skill books here, exposed weakness does get a 10% damage boost, goes up to 90% for 2 turns. Turns shouldn't really matter because it should be being used immediately during that turn or the next turn. And then Predator does receive a 20% damage boost as well, and it does go up to 50%, which is pretty average at this point in time. So, not terrible, it's just nothing great, nothing special, especially with this being the latest continent in the game. It's just there and existing, so feel free to pick this guy up once again for the Astro Guide. But out of the 3, I would argue and say that the water one's only the usable one thus far, and even then you would replace the water one eventually here, but that one to me has the most staying power. What was the fire one's skills again? Fearless Taunt, resistance down. Could be paired up with some debuffers, but outside of the Nat 3 League for like a fun time, no. So yeah, it's just RGB. Pretty much build a water one if you need some type of lethal striker because you literally just began the game. Outside of that, just go ahead and Astro Guide these guys, and let's pray to the gods that Tau in the future gets some interesting light and darks, which I'm sure they're going to end up introducing anyways, which is specifically why they did this, so Tau can be part of the rebirth rotation, but don't quote me on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Feel free to leave in the comments below about what you guys think about Tau, and hopefully see you guys in the next one. Peace out.